You're tuned into the Femme Fiasco podcast this evening, and we have a special guest. I'm Venice.
And I'm Autumn.
And I'm NYEMA.
Woo! Oh my god, we've got one of the girlies on. It's been a minute. We haven't had a guest since the boyfriends episode, so we needed a girly on.
We definitely needed one of the girls back, bro. Like, Lord knows that these boys, like, get on your nerves.
Fully. And yeah, the girls, like, we're having a little glass of wine this holiday season.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Shout out to Benny's mommy for the crystal.
And shout out to NYEMA for bringing the wine.
Bro,
Slay.
and it's delicious.
Slay.
Shout out Stella Rosa, sponsor.
Shout out.
Slay. Yeah, I threw a little bit of Alani in mine. That's why the color's different.
You fucks with Alani? What is Alani?
This little energy drink. Here's the thing. The
Is she
chemicals
good?
in it are kind of shit, but it tastes good.
Can I see it?
Yeah. It's got, like, sucralose and, like, all the bad sweeteners that are, like, really bad for you. But, like, I don't really have it often, so I'm like...
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It was a gift, but it's really good. So I'm like, fuck it. It smells like... It's literally like a pink slushie.
Okay, interesting. Smells nice.
Have you guys had Alani's?
No, I'm such a Red Bull girl. Ride or die. Ride or die.
Same.
Red Bull, sponsor me. You guys should have me in your dive contest.
Dive contest? Wait, I haven't even seen that.
They do like sports shit all across like the world. They do like the
Oh.
dive contest. They like, have you seen those things where like people like build their own like parasol and see like how far they can fly? Like they like run off the like side of like a thing like over water.
I've seen people do that, but I haven't seen people like build their own.
Oh no, people like build their own. It's like fully like
That's
a Red
crazy.
Bull like competition.
Oh,
it's
that's
like
crazy.
kind of interesting. I wish I could do that shit.
Love
I could
that.
never.
Like a build your own pizza.
My big ass. My big ass could never. Bitch,
Same.
please. Be weighing that shit down. But anyways, since we have a guest, Miss NYEMA, why don't you introduce yourself? How are you doing? How are you doing this week?
I'm good. Doing good.
Good, good. That's good to
Just
hear.
living.
Living. Just living. What have you
Yep.
been up to? Anything fun recently?
Nothing really. Just moving. Finally got my own place.
Which is so
Yes,
fun, though.
congratulations.
Yes.
That's so huge.
Yes.
And especially, bro, in this economy, that's fucking huge. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Round of applause for Miss NYEMA. It's honestly
Thank
such a
you.
pain in the ass to get your own place. So like, I love to hear when the bitches are doing good. That shit makes me so happy. Like, thank God.
Yes, yes.
How are you doing, Miss Venny?
I'm doing good. Honestly, just been living the holiday season,
living.
you know, like doing shit with the fam and
Mhm.
partying like a rock star. Just kidding. No, not even. Not even. I've been doing the opposite of partying, actually, so.
I party like a rock star. Fuck like a port star. What's that song? Literally
I don't
nobody knows,
know.
and I'm just saying shit.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, you're good. You're good.
My long ass legs. I'm like
No,
a fucking
same.
tarantula on this
Same,
bitch.
shame. Oh, also check Naomi's microphone. Why is it not glowing? Usually
It's not glowing. You want to say something?
What's good?
It's working.
Okay, well, it picked up. I
Okay.
don't know. I'm like, why is it not? Usually the lights on it flash. Did we finally get him to turn off? I don't know. Because it looked like it was working.
Did I
so.
fix a problem for you guys?
You
Was
could
this a
have.
problem?
You
Honestly,
you could have.
Because like usually
It
the
looks
lights
a
on
little
that
low
flash.
though.
I mean, I can turn up the voice and editing, but I'm just
okay.
like, that's so weird. Like, yeah, it says that it's recording on that, but the mic. Sorry, just quick tad bit. Sorry. fam.
Intermission.
Sorry. Technical difficulties. Freddie Benson checking out the scene.
Honestly, also,
Yeah.
it's just us girls today in the stew, so
In the
you can
stew.
also count on us for technical difficulties. We're just girls.
Yes.
Nobody's here to
Literally.
watch us. We're fine.
We're
I'm just
not.
a chill girl.
I'm just a chill girl.
Yeah.
Bro, my boyfriend won't stop saying that shit. He's like, I'm just a chill
Same.
guy. He's like, shit.
Same.
And
Knock it
honestly,
off.
and honestly, it's my karma because all I say all the time is like, I'm just a girl.
Yeah.
I'm just a
Facts.
girl. That's all. I'm just a girl. You can't expect much out of me.
Love that.
Literally.
Well, I guess should we hop into talking about our Spotify Wrapped, a little bit of like our favorite artists
We
and
totally
like our
can.
minutes and shit? Because here's the tea. I feel like mine is like super cringy, kind of.
Mine's so much
Kind of.
lower than it has been the last couple of years, and I'm honestly sad.
Yeah, my minutes were low, which is weird because I've been in the gym, so I'm like, what's
What's new?
what's going? Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
My
confused.
minutes were like, I feel like severely lower than how they have been. I feel like I listen to a lot of music though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt very lost, but like, it's fine. I'm fine. My top artist of the year, I think, was SZA. on my like, because I use Apple Music. Yikes! Everybody cringe. Everybody's cringing in the comments.
No.
There's so much hate for Apple Music.
I love
Apple Music.
I'm a diehard Apple Music bitch. I'm
Same.
sorry, but
Same.
Spotify.
I've had both.
Yeah.
I've had both before.
I'm sorry, but I'm judging.
I'm judging. I've had both
Same,
before,
same.
and I highly prefer Apple Music. I think it's
Same.
much more better, like, structurally.
Yes.
This might sound so fucking stupid. I don't fucking care. I don't
Yeah.
fuck with Spotify.
No, I agree. I feel like
Sorry.
Spotify's okay, and I like a few of their features, but Apple just has my heart. Like, at the end of the day, if I couldn't sit there like a little 5-year-old on the treadmill and watch the lyrics like go by like a little karaoke jam sesh as I'm like, because like you can literally watch the lyrics like as the rappers are saying them. I love it. I love that it's like it looks user friendly. I feel like you look at Spotify, like my brain hurts. I'm like, I don't like the setup. It's ugly. Like,
It's kind of a
Yeah.
lot. I prefer the way that Apple Music is set up. I think
Same.
it's more aesthetically pleasing to me. I feel like you have more creative control over Apple Music. Over Spotify, it's frankly too fucking much.
No, for
Frankly,
real.
it's too fucking much. And I feel like
Yeah.
anybody can upload anything to Spotify, but like you have to work your pussy off to get into Apple Music.
Yo, you have
So
to
it's
have a
like
name.
these bitches like be working for Apple Music, so it's like
You either have to have a
Exactly.
name or the coin or like really be knowing somebody to get on Apple Music. I completely agree. Like you said, like if I wanted to upload a song on Spotify, I could do that right now. You download Spotify for artists. It's
Yeah.
the same thing with Spotify for podcasters. Anybody can do it at any given moment.
yeah.
Like that's why every
And
artist is
speaking
an
of
independent
podcasts,
artist.
I also fuck with podcasts more on Apple.
on Apple Podcasts too. Yeah,
I think it's because we obviously, like, we bitches have iPhones. I'm sure, like, on an Android, like, Spotify might be more. But we're Apple girls.
Yeah.
We're just Costco guys. That's so fucking embarrassing.
That's
double
a slay.
chocolate chip chunk. Sorry.
I still got my chicken.
God.
Damn, I forgot about them. That's crazy.
And I've still got my chicken bake. That shit is
good.
so dead.
So dumb.
But I think, like, it's tailor-made for, like, iPhone. So that's why I fuck with it so heavy. Because it fits. It, like, works.
Which
She
I've been
works.
hearing a lot of slander of people being like, "Oh, Apple Music is Android coded and
The
Spotify is
bitches-
Apple coded." I'm like, "You're
The
capping."
bitches hate
No,
Apple
no.
Music, and I don't get it.
I don't
I
get it.
don't get the Apple Music slander. Everyone's like, you have Apple Music, like, rip to you. I'm like,
You wanna know what's
fuck
crazy?
Still
you.
can't afford Apple Music.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Be
oh,
so pro.
someone
so
can't
pro,
afford
yeah.
the family plan. Yikes. Yikes. Can't afford
say you're broke.
$25 a month.
Literally.
Oh, fuck.
Literally.
Oh, fuck. Someone can't budget. That sucks.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like most people and I could just have completely made this up, but most people that I know that like try to do anything entertainment, editing, whatsoever, they like Apple Music better. Like everybody that's like not in that realm and they just listen to music to listen to music, I feel like Spotify. But people that are like more creative, I've seen like Apple Music better. And I don't know if I'm just tripping. But that's how it was in high school.
So,
like, me
if
and my
you use Spotify, you're fucking uncreative, and we fucking hate you.
Period.
period. Femme Fiasco
heard it
said
here
it first.
first.
Yep.
Yep.
Or your first, we are Apple supporters.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, my number one artist was Lil Baby.
I could've
and then
predicted that.
second was Future. And then,
I could have predicted
and
that.
then third Russ, and then Gunna, and then Ty Dolla $ign, because I'm just a slut.
Russ
like
is
that.
a slay.
I love Russ. He really be getting
I'm
me in my
tired of the
feels.
slander.
Bro.
I'm tired of the Russ
The
slander.
other day-
I've had it with you bitches. Oh my fucking god. I've
I'm
had it.
low-key one of the bitches.
Period. What?
I've had it with you. I've had it with bitches.
I love Russ, but sometimes, especially like back in the day, I feel like whenever I was getting into him, he was in his cringy era, and I was like, oof. Like, it was the fucking punch to the gut where he's like wearing that stupid shirt where it's like Zans and like dumb shit. I was like, oh
No,
my god.
I do remember that. I do remember that. Sure, it's like,
like,
how many
not
more
cute.
Zans or leans do you have to take before you realize you're a fucking dumbass or some shit like that?
I was like, well, you're wearing the shirt, so you tell me,
Yeah.
fucker.
No,
Like,
the only reason the Russ slander pissed me off because I remember everybody, like even the popular bitches, being like, "Oh my god, are you going?" Because like Russ sold out a show, so he had to add a second show. One of the first times he came to Utah when he went viral, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, have you heard Willy Wonka? It's so good. Have you heard this song? It's so good. Oh my god, are you going to the first or second show? I'm so excited." And then as soon as like the internet flipped and it was just cool to hate on Russ, I feel like everybody did it because they just wanted to like not seem cringy anymore. It's like, yeah, I get that like Russ was cringy and he's had his moments, but it's like more
also,
like you're just a
aren't
fucking
we all
dick
cringy?
rider.
Like,
yeah.
also people who like
Fine.
expand
Yeah.
on the internet, like, you're gonna have a cringe ass moment, bitch. Like,
oh
of
yeah,
course.
oh yeah,
So,
everybody does.
I don't think that's fair. He is very talented. He's very talented.
Yes, I
But
agree.
I was on the slander train for a minute. I was like, and honestly, sometimes I can see
I'm
the
mad.
cringe. I was like,
Oh,
fuck.
I can see the
Fuck, that
cringe.
shit hurts. That shit hurted. Like, damn. But the other day, Cherry Blossoms did come on, and I was like, this kind of fucking slaps.
Yeah, bro.
Like, wait a second.
Yeah, bro.
I literally think I fuck with Wuss again.
Yeah.
I literally stop.
Honestly, cut this whole episode. Let's restart. I think I'm on one. Cut it.
Try again.
No, I love
Try-
that voice.
Try again.
Try again.
It's my favorite voice. I love to do it.
No, it's
Sorry.
so good. But yeah, honestly, I'm kind of just a little fucking slut though, with Lil Baby and Future being my number 1 and 2, and then
Yeah.
Gunna's just shortly after Russ.
I'm surprised that Gunna's not third.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little odd. I must have really been on one this year with being a cringy
Must've
emo
been in your
motherfucker.
feels.
Yeah. Well, there's like a few Russ songs too, because like a lot of his, and this is why I fucked with him in like high school too, was because like low key I was just like that weird bitch that like everybody, and then like everybody like picked people over me because I was weird and I get it. So then
You
I
sound like fucking Jughead right now. I'm a weirdo. I'm weird.
Oh.
I don't fit in. I don't fit in. I'm a weirdo. Fuck.
it's so weird. Like nobody gets how weird I am. It's like the way like I just like experience shit different. But like anyways, because I was such a fucking
So good. I'm a weirdo. I'm weird. If you haven't noticed, I don't fit in. I was like, fuck, that's so sad. I love it whenever 30-year-olds play high school students. It's my favorite genre.
real.
Euphoria
Oh my
as
god, like yeah, as if that. Oh my god. But
Lots
I
of
was so
Euphoria.
fucking cringy that I would like listen to Russ as like a freshman, and like a lot of his music is just like being like, oh fuck you, like I don't need anybody, I'll be rich and famous on my own, like fuck all of y'all, and like that's why I just like rode his dick so hard, because like when nobody's fucking with you, you're just over there being
Don't
like,
say
yeah.
that you were a child.
No, I know.
That's why I fucked him so hard.
That's why he rode his dick so fucking hard.
All the
bro.
time, every Friday at noon.
Every Friday is crazy.
Literally, a groupie, like, NDA signed. Oh my god, but yeah, I was really cringy back in the day, but I think that's why I gravitated to Russ, because it was cringe, and then I was just like, you know what, Russ says that you can be famous and hot and everybody can love you regardless, so, like, if I just, like, manifest and do that, like, I'll be fucking awesome, bro.
And then shortly, like a month after that, everyone was like, wait, Russ is a cringy fuck. And then
And
it
then I'm like-
sucked. And then it sucked.
And that really
like,
bit me in the ass.
Oof, that sucks. Who was your, like, top Spotify wrapped, not Spotify, Apple Music, since we're Apple girls, we're just Costco guys.
Yes.
So who was your top artist, if you checked?
My top was Don Toliver. I'm a Don Toliver girly.
Can I get some love in the chat for Don Toliver, bro?
Fuck yeah, I love Don Toliver.
Love me some Don Toliver. Fuck!
Oh, fine.
4 years,
Lot of
he's been
music.
my number one, so.
Honestly,
Oh,
and
fire.
also, bro,
That's how Lil
whenever
Baby's
No
been.
Poll came out, she's
Oh.
special with me, sexually.
Check my bank account.
Oh.
It's special to me. Like, so fucking good. So fucking good. So
He
fucking
eats it
good.
up. He really
He
does.
does. He
Dude. And he hasn't, like, I feel like he hasn't come out with music for a minute. Isn't he dating
Caliuchis. They just had a baby, too.
mother,
Oh,
father, parents?
Yes.
Like, literally
Yeah.
so iconic. I could,
Yes.
and I totally imagine them together, too. It's like their music together, like, they're both so, they're very popular, but also at the same time, like, kind of ethereal. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, these bitches got it locked down.
Yeah.
Love Callie Uchis. Love Don Toliver. So
Yes.
fucking valid. So
Yes.
fucking valid.
Yes.
Yes. And then my second was Travis. I'm also a Travis girly.
Fair.
I do love Travis. He just does piss me off about Astroworld, but
Tea.
like I literally, like when I tell you I was obsessed with that man, like fully obsessed with like his entire essence, like his music, everything. Like it was bad.
Yeah, I was down bad for
Yeah,
Travis.
I was like obsessed
Yeah.
with Travis for a fat minute.
Yeah.
It was bad. Like you should like don't turn on Biebs in the Trap around me. Don't like his
literally.
old
I just
music,
put an
like, do
8 in a
not-
liter. Some Jolly Ranchers in, make it sweeter.
Do not turn on Coordinate around me. Like do not turn on like any of his old music around me. Like it's
Tea.
bad. It's bad. It's
Yeah.
bad.
And honestly,
Yeah.
I fuck, and it's so hard because I fuck with him as well, but also it's like, because he also like fucks with SZA, and like,
Yeah.
bro, their music together, I'm like, damn!
Yeah.
But it makes me sad, the whole Astro thing, it's like, It's hard. It's hard to listen to him after all that nonsense. I'm like, you piss me off just a little bit.
Have you
That
guys
hurt my heart.
Have you guys heard Maria, I'm Drunk with Travis and Justin Bieber? Oh my
No.
fucking god.
I've heard it live, bro.
Ah, shut the fuck up,
Live,
really?
yes. I think I passed away.
Oh, your
I've
girl
seen
is
Travis now
cute.
twice live.
If you want to see me shit on the floor.
He came for All-Star Weekend when All-Star Weekend was in Utah.
That was so fucking busy.
2023.
Yeah, it was
Damn.
packed.
$500,
It was 2022,
but
I
it was
think, right?
so worth it. It was so fun.
That sounds like
That's
fun.
insane. So was
It
it
was
like
so
was he
fun.
doing a show somewhere or like
Yeah.
what's the tea?
Yeah, so he did like two shows at the Depot. It was like a Friday and Saturday, and he had like all of the Cactus Jack crew come. So it was like Shaq West, Roddy Rich,
Fuck
Don
me.
Tolliver, Chase B was there.
Fuck me, bro. Fuck
and
me,
then-
fuck me,
Want
fuck
me
me,
to
fuck
throw this across the room? Bro, are you
No.
fucking kidding me?
It was-
Are you fucking kidding me?
It was so worth the money. Like they had Klarna, so when I seen that they had Klarna, I was like, Klarna that bitch real
Yeah, it's like
quick.
I'll be paying $25.59 for the next
Yeah.
fucking however long.
However long I have to. It was so fun. It was so fun.
Oh my god.
That sounds amazing.
You would recommend? Were they good to see
I
live?
recommend.
Were like was like the whole entirety good to see live?
Yes, it was so good. I'm a concert
Okay.
girly though,
Oh,
so
same.
I'm
Oh,
not
same.
picky. Like I can get thrown around a little bit and not be
Oh,
like,
same.
oh my god.
Oh, same, but that's a part of the essence of
Yeah.
a concert.
Part
Like,
of the
come on, like
essence.
that's part of the appeal. Like, oh my god, you can't go to a concert. Like, oh, I'm not gonna get touched or like looked at weird.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get catcalled out. Like, you're like, dude, you're around like everybody.
Yeah.
Like anybody could be at this. Like your grandfather could buy a ticket, but so could like your weird Uncle Joe.
Do you
Like,
fucks with raves?
I've never been to a rave, but I feel
Same.
like they would be a vibe.
I feel
Yeah,
like I
same.
should take the girls with me.
You
I've been to
should,
one rave one
please.
time, and
I
it
love
was
rave
so
culture.
fun. The culture is so fun.
Like what I've
It
heard
was
of
so
rave
fun.
culture. It
Oh
looks
no,
like
it was so
Yeah.
fun, dude. I can't even explain it.
like
it
how
was
people
so
are
fun.
so sweet to each other, like the exchanging jewelry, the outfits, like the
No.
intricacies of
And
all.
then
I
Wyatt's
love it.
friends,
I want to be a
like-
part of it.
Like one of Wyatt's friends, his girlfriend, like had candy and shit like that. So like she
yeah.
gave me candy, and like she like let me borrow this big ass fan. So I was feeling my fantasy, bro. I was like, whoosh, whoosh, like it was big vibes, big
And the
vibes.
outfits.
The outfits,
Yes.
the bitches looked so good.
Yeah.
I was like, you
The
gotta
rave
fucking
fits.
hold me back. These bitches
Yeah.
look so fire, bro.
Hold me
I
back.
was complimenting every single person who passed me. It was insane. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you just look amazing. I was like, I can't comprehend it. Like, this is fucking insane.
Yeah,
It was
that's
great.
Real. And did you? Oh my god, kind of raves, but not really. But did you see all the bitches at Coachella this year, like wearing like bodysuits, like the big fuzzy fucking boots? I was like, that's so cunt.
Bring
the
it
fuck
back.
up. Yeah, bring it back. The fuzzy, like oh
The
my god, and then the
fuzzy
earmuffs with it
boots.
too. Shut the
I've-
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh
You
my
know
God,
what
so
kind of
hot,
pisses me
so
off
hot.
just
I
a little
love- I
bit?
love-
What kind of pisses me off just a little bit is that I feel like Aaliyah's interlude was doing this like maybe a year or two ago. Like she was wearing like moon boots on the beach, and everybody was like, "Why are you wearing fucking moon boots on the beach?" I was like, "Cause it's a look.
Cause it's a look.
Cause it's a look."
That's iconic as fuck. Like what the fuck do you mean, like babe?
I was like,
that's
oh
what
my
models
God,
do.
You guys are making me so mad. You don't get it. You don't
Yeah.
get it. Like they didn't get it. They didn't
Yeah.
get it. Everyone was so mad that she was wearing. I was like, "Cause she's that fucking bitch, bro. She's that bitch, bro."
Yeah, well, it's like a part of modeling. You like create like a whole
A
new thing. Like,
vibe, a look.
Like you do different shit. It's not like okay, like how many times has like the same beach been shot in LA? Why not at least like throw a fucking moon boot on it? Like
I was
hello.
like, and then that bitch looks like astrological as fuck. It looks like she's on a different fucking planet. I was like, this bitch looks
Exactly.
bad. And all the comments were so dumb. I was like, okay, I'm done.
whatever. I gotta
Like,
swipe out of
I'm
this.
The
done.
girls don't get it. The girls don't get the look. It's
Okay,
okay.
fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Made me
Yeah.
so mad. But now
So
everyone's
annoying.
like, it's like 110 degrees, middle of Coachella. Let's put on some fucking moon boots. I'm like, oh, they feel the fantasy. They're feeling the fantasy now. I get
Yes.
it. It's okay.
Fair enough.
Any other artists you want to mention? Like your top, either one,
dude,
anybody?
I am a fucking little bitch when it comes to like Future. Oh my god. Like I played Throwaway 44 times.
Fire.
I played Freestyle 47 times by Lil Baby.
I could definitely like pull mine out. Mine's
Yeah.
honestly,
I'm honestly really shocked that you listened to Lil Baby. How did I not know
I
this?
dude.
bro. She
Like Venice.
I'm
I
obsessed
see
with
you.
that man. It's bad. It's bad.
I see you.
Dude,
No, she's
literally,
great.
because in
I
high
get the
school,
vibes.
I was like obsessed with like Drip Too Hard, and then what the fuck is the one that he does?
Stand too close.
What's the fucking one that he does with Drake? The Dash is Digi, the schedule. But yes, indeed, yes.
My
indeed.
head in my
Yeah.
hoodie, my shooty a goodie. Life is amazing. It is what it should be. I'm like a sleeper agent for that shit. It's ridiculous. ridiculous.
For real. But I listened to those 2 songs and was obsessed. And I go to my friend Amy and I'm like, girl, I'm obsessed with Lil Baby. And she's like, girl, let me put you on. She showed me like all of his old albums and I've just been hooked ever since. And I just like, it's not healthy. It's like, I will sit there like in the mirror, just like rewind, like repeat, just like AirPods in, like dancing, just full blown cringe.
Me with Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever?
Too. Yeah, I'll just like repeat.
Did you ever watch
Really bad.
or see that live of Little Baby? Whenever and then he fucking farts.
No.
That shit's so funny.
That is so
He like he's coughing and then he farts on live.
That
I
is
was like, that's so
funny.
Okay, my top artist.
And it was
That's
pretty
so
good.
me on live, and I just rip ass. Okay, my top artists. I had SZA, and then Nicki Minaj, Troye Sivan, Megan Thee
Slay.
Stallion, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay,
What
Kendrick's new
say?
album
Flare.
is fire.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
I actually, can I be honest? I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't. I know. Are you
You're
hurt?
sleeping?
I'm
It's
sleeping.
really
I'm
good.
sleeping. Is it
It's
really good?
It's
I'll have to
really
listen to
good.
it.
You should. On the way
I
home.
listen to. I also fucks with, like you said, like I fuck with Don Toliver, bro. I fuck with Daniel Caesar. As much as
Word.
that man pisses me off sometimes,
He's
like on
rude to
another
black
level.
women, and it's weird.
Shit pisses me off.
It's weird.
That's why I'm like, oh, I don't fuck with you. Like I want to listen to Sampha.
Yeah, it's weird.
Putting the girls on. Listen to 1,000 Celsius. That's what it's called. 1,000 degrees Celsius, bro. That song is life changing by Sampha. It's life changing. But yeah, surprisingly, Nicki Minaj was up there. And what I fuck with so hard about Apple Music, bro, is that you can go to the specific month and be like, this was your top artist, this was your top song, this is your top album. Tell me why January I was only listening to Bow 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 by Sexy Red.
That's a slay.
Bro, I was
that's a slay.
heavily in my like Sexy Red, and I still do fucks with Sexy Red, but I was heavily in my Sexy Red arc. Bow 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 Bow.
That's that booty meat.
Hey, it's so fucking good. And then her new song with Glorilla, bitch.
Oh, I
Fucking-
I don't think I've
Her-
heard it. Am I
Oh,
asleep?
you've heard it. Everyone's heard it.
It's funny because you can go through on Apple Music when you go through the different months, you just see how emo you were, like your moods of each fucking
Yep.
month. Like one of the months, like I was hella trying to manifest, so I was listening to Old Russ that has like really good manifesting mantras in it, like just like
Oh, yeah.
screaming about how you're rich as fuck, you've made millions. So there's like a lot of that, and then like a lot of me being emo and Punta Cana songs and just like
Aw.
stupid shit. But every single month, it's like oh, your top artist, your Lil Baby, your top artist for the month, Lil Baby.
Mine's
Your
different.
top
I think
artist for the month,
mine's
Lil
different
Baby.
every month. Mine top artist for January, Nicki. My top artist for February, Megan. That's whenever Hiss came out, and Hiss was iconic. It was something new. Fucking March, I was only listening to Troye Sivan, except my top song, Never Too Much by Luther Vandross. Bro, if I was alive in the 80s during club culture, I'm telling you right now, you could not pull me out of the club.
Yeah, same.
I would be shitting, pissing, eating in the club. I would never leave the club. Like, the music is so insane. I would never leave the club.
No, for real.
What's
I feel
happening
like-
now?
I feel like from the
It's
80s
what's
to like 2012, club music was iconic, and it's like you
Bruh.
couldn't have pulled me out of the club.
Bruh.
Now it's like I'm willingly leaving the club because all they're playing is TikTok trending
I'm like,
audios. And
get
I'm
me out of the
down.
fucking club. I'm so done.
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
somebody throw me a life vest. I'm so over the fucking club.
No, for
Facts,
fucking
especially in
real.
But
Utah.
like, bro, if I was
Especially
alive
Utah,
like
yeah.
during like the 1980s, like mid 80s, like when the music was popping, like you would have to drag me out by my, like I would be clawing my way back into that bitch. There's no fucking way that I would not be going to club.
Every
It'd be
weekend.
ridiculous.
No, for real, yeah, dude. My most
it.
of my months, okay, went between Russ and Lil Baby being my number one, but then the end of the year is just Future. Like I got really in my toxic era towards the end of the year. I've been like grinding the gym, just listening to Future. Oh my god,
Sure.
it's bad. I'm like fully, oh my god, like it. Like I just like love the toxicity that Future brings to the table.
And you know the
I'm
issue,
gonna be honest.
The
I
issue
love it.
is
I
if
eat it
somebody
up,
ever
dude. Yeah.
talked to me like that, I would lose my fucking shit.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's in a song, I'm like, fuck these bitches. I do fuck these bitches. You're right. Like, no, I fucking don't. And if somebody ever talked to me like that, like, I'd lose my fucking shit.
But it's so funny because like I love just like talking
Smacking
about
that bitch, fucking her ass. Shit, I'm like, yeah.
I just like I love talking about men, like how Future talks about women being like,
She's a slut. I let her hit.
Yeah, she's a fucking throwaway. I got so many bitches. I got a black one, white one, salt and pepper. Like I got literally, he is so like I love just like talking evil about men. Like
okay, talking evil. Were you
so
Dr.
funny.
Evil?
Yeah.
I love talking evil. So me coded.
But
I
like,
fear if I was bald, I'd be so Dr. Evil coded.
Yeah. I fear I already am. The big forehead does it for you.
Y'all are so lucky I have all this hair. I'd be so Dr. Evil. You have no fucking idea.
So real.
Bro, I can't even get into it. Okay, your tops are so fucking valid. I fucking love Don Toliver. I can't even get it. And also,
Facts.
God, I feel like he hasn't come out with something in so long.
I think he just put out an album like in the summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I miss
The
that?
Heartstone Psycho.
Oh shit!
I must have
we'll
fucking missed it. I
I'll
must
have
have
to check
fucking
it up
missed
on
it.
Apple Music.
Check it out. It's fire.
Period.
It's pretty fire.
Period.
I always miss music, and then I'll have a day like that where I literally just go through, and I'm like I did that with Lil Baby the other day, and it wasn't the other day, it was like a month ago, and I just like was like, oh, you have like a bunch of new albums out and songs out, and like I'll do that with like old rappers' music too. Like I did that with like all Future's like 2015 like super toxic albums. Like one of his songs just being like he just being like fuck you. Like, he literally over and over just says fuck you, and it is so fun screaming that song.
You know what else
It's
is
really
a good one?
But
Moves by Big Sean. That one is peak, like, it just
you said
nostalgia.
Big Sean and just
Yeah, that's
It, like, takes me back. I got the moves.
yeah, I
make it
used
move.
to fucking like my ultimate favorite rapper, like middle school, early high school, Big Sean. 100%.
Big Sean in
like,
the building.
Where's he at now?
I have no idea.
Is he okay?
Nobody fucking knows.
Dang.
When's the
Knew that
last
ass was
thing?
real when I hit it bounce back, bro.
That's crazy.
Dude, me and my friends used to walk around Lagoon like playing that out of our phones thinking we were the shit, rapping that.
The good times.
Yeah.
And honestly, looking back on it now, so fucking cringy. Because if I was at Lagoon and some fucking teenagers were blasting, if I'm anywhere and teenagers are doing anything slightly irritating, I'm like, I fucking hate kids. I'm like, this shit is so irritating.
Same,
No,
and then
for
I'm like,
real.
that would have been me.
Yeah, no, me. I was like, I'm a number
Same.
one
I'm
hater,
like-
and then Wyatt always has to like bring me down in reality. He's like, they're just kids. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, and they're fucking annoying. I get so annoyed. I can't help it. I can't
same.
help it. I was
Me
a little
too.
bit annoying in high school, but like, I don't feel like. That's probably not true. I was probably pretty fucking annoying.
Yeah, no, I fear I was bad.
I was probably pretty fucking annoying. I don't think I can
Yeah.
defend myself. Someone else would have to defend me.
Yeah, unfortunately the cringe was there. Darn it.
Yeah.
Rough. Oof.
Unfortunate, but it's okay. Well, we got into the fun little Apple Music debacle. Let's get into the next one of today, which we're talking
Yes.
about.
We're talking about the Brooke Schofield situation. Another one because this bitch just can't fucking get her head together or whatever the fuck is going on with this bitch. I'm like,
Apparently, so do you know who Brooke Schofield is?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know the tea?
like the recent tea, anyways.
Very vaguely. I know it has to do with her boyfriend.
Bitch.
That's it.
It's
Tell
whack.
me why her boyfriend, probably like, what was it, like 10 years ago? Not 10. Maybe like 7.
It was like 5 to 10 somewhere in there.
Around
yeah.
like maybe 6 years ago, was dating a 16-year-old. Well, he was a grown man.
Yeah, there's like full on like pictures of them like cuddling in bed, and she's trying to be like, you guys, the receipts are fake. Like you're looking at old Femme posts. It's like, but there's pictures of them cuddling in bed. There should not be a 28-year-old snuggling in bed with a 16-year-old, and they're not family, so it's not even like, oh, maybe it's like a dad, and even an uncle doing that is fucking weird. So it's like, regardless if the like receipts are real or not, no man should be snuggled up with a girl in bed.
This is her new boyfriend.
Are you?
And he's ugly
Which-
as fuck. He is
Are
disgusting.
you?
Like, and like Brooke, like she's hot. Like she might be weird, but she's fucking hot.
Chat.
Like, why?
She is hot as she's.
Yeah.
I'm
Yikes.
speechless.
He's nasty.
Yikes.
Like,
That's like.
Ugh.
He's better in Utah.
Also,
Yeah, he's
you
a
can
rodent,
find
bro.
any one of these people anywhere. Like, they're so fucking, like, I can't even explain it. Like, when I saw his face, I was like, I've seen this man 1,000 times. I was like, he's just so fucking like, I've seen this man 1,000 times.
He's the typical abuser. He looks like the typical
I've seen
abuser.
him. Like, I've seen this motherfucker, frankly. So, all these old Ask FM posts, like, so they were asking about him and this one girl. And I think she's of age now, but I also don't, like, know how I feel about telling her story. So, I'm just going to tell what I do know. I saw the TikTok one day. Immediately sent it to Venice. I watched the whole thing. It was, like, 4.5 minutes. I was like, and that shit got deep. I was like, this shit's fucking crazy. So he's however old now. He's like 30 something.
He's like in his 30s now.
Like late 30s.
Late 30s, but God, fuck, dude.
Late 30s, but he was like late 20s getting with a 16-year-old.
Like 28, dude. It's not, and like I get like still a 20-year-old dating a 16-year-old, little weird. Okay, I talked to a 20-year-old when I was 16. You're pushing boundaries still, but 28 for fuck's sake, you're not on your parents' insurance anymore. Like, good God.
And there's
dude.
mad
like,
pics of them.
You can go to the
cuddling
bars, clubs.
Pushing 30.
Like, you can rent a car. You can rent a car. Oh my God.
That's
like,
what I'm
have
saying.
your dirty 30 party, babe.
Like shit like that kind of like,
Like,
drives me
over
bonkers.
yeah.
Where it's like,
yeah.
and especially like being in that like younger sphere and like having friends that would talk to older dudes or shit like that. I was like, that shit just makes me fucking sad and sick. And it's like you said, it's like, bro, you're pushing 30 and you're like in bed cuddled up next to a 16-year-old and you expect me not to think anything happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And also, it's like, there's so many, like, photos of them cuddled up together on his Ask FM. Like, everyone's like, oh, so, like, how's, I think the girl's name was, like, Isabella. Mm-hmm. She's like, how are you and Bella? Like, da-da-da-da-da. Like, you guys are such couple goals. And it's like, oh, like, me and her are so good. Like, I love her so much. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, they were, like, locked in, like, relationship. Fully in a relationship. And I was like, with a child.
With a child.
I was like, this bitch has a paper due tomorrow. You're a fucking grown man. When's the last time you've ever had anything due ever? Like, you're like, that shit to me makes me so, like, I can't even put it into words. It makes me so fucking furious. And then Brooke is like, she's like, these are old receipts. Like, that's also not my man. Like, I've never seen that. Like, that's an old Ask FM. Literally anybody could be him. I was like, so somebody pretended to be your boyfriend whenever he had, like, what? The smallest bit of clout when nobody gives a fuck about who this person is and is lying about being with a 16-year-old for years. And there's multiple pictures backing it up for years.
For real. And
it's all fake.
Like, yeah.
It's so fake.
And so also
I feel like that's her go-to.
Denial's a river in Egypt, baby. That shit was so fucking, I was like, you're down bad. I've never seen that shit so sad. Grown woman.
Yeah. And it's also the two, it's like, first of all, it's one thing for all these allegations to come up and like see her go quiet, but like this bitch just loves to yap in the wrong ways. Like, bitch, she just keeps talking. It's like, you just like are the fucking worst. Why are you dying on hills for these men that he doesn't give a fuck about you? Let's be so fucking real. He probably doesn't give a fuck about you like that. If he's willing to fucking take advantage of children like that after his frontal lobe is developed, what the fuck makes you think this man's changed?
That's also
like,
so Brooke coded though. It's like, I remember whenever like the shit about like her racism like scandal like first broke and she was like in her comments, she's like, I'll address it when I have more time. I was like, address it now, bitch. Like, she's always in her comments. I'm like, you need to stay off social media. Like, point blank period. Especially, I was like, do the Cody Co effect. Go the fuck away. Yeah. Go the fuck away.
She didn't even pretend to care. She's like posting 3 days later on her stories being like with horses and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, this bitch, what? I promise you this bitch does not care about ethics or morality or any of that bullshit. I promise you this bitch doesn't care. She's made it obvious so many times that she doesn't fucking care.
Just always loud and always wrong. Every fucking time.
I was like, that would suck. Being that loud and that wrong all the time and getting called out all the time. It's like, honestly, it must fucking suck to be you, bitch.
With that many people watching too.
And like, that many receipts, bro. It's like the receipts speak for themselves and it's like, bruh. Like, I would be so fucking like you have to be so down bad to be like, no, he's fine. Everything's fine. Like, that's not even my man. Like, I was like, you're like claiming all of this shit. Like, it's so middle school where it's like, that's not my boyfriend. He would never cheat on me. He would never talk to another girl like that. Like, it's so like, you just keep covering for him. And meanwhile, like, if someone I'm sure if his like homeboy throws you under the bus, he's not like, no, she's so cool. I'm sure he's like, yeah, she's a bitch. Like, I'm sure. I'm 100% positive. Look at his fucking face. No, bro. I've seen this man. Look at his face.
Like, there's no way this man would ride for her like that at all. No. And it's also like, well, it's like, girl, just shut the fuck up. Like, why do you have to keep making 90 videos to be like, you guys, like, these receipts are so old. Like, they're so, like, not real. Like,
Part 12 about why I'm still with this person. I'm like,
girl, stand up.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm like, how,
Stand
like, you are
up.
so down, like, down in the dirt bad. Like, I can't even express. She's, as much as she fucking irritates the shit out of me, she's a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
know,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like,
So I'm like, bitch, you're fucking insane.
I just think it is crazy of her to, she had the entire internet fall in love with her almost overnight during the Clinton Kane drama and the fucking, what was it, the bullshit with fucking Matt Rife being a douchebag. Everyone fell in love
Sounded
with her.
like fucking
And,
Trump when I did that.
She got like
Huge.
the,
It's gonna be huge.
She got the entire fucking internet on her side rallying for her. Like, literally so many people defending her, being like, she's that bitch. Like, I can't believe she had to deal with this psycho man like this, XYZ.
Bro, even
but now it's
people
like
me, when I was like, I don't know who this bitch is, but like, her drama's crazy, like, the tea's crazy, and I feel for her because who the fuck would lie about all that? Like, people
Yeah.
like, who are feeling for this person, people who have never seen this person, like you said, like, she essentially, like, that shit blew her the fuck up overnight.
and it's like,
she
how do
was
you
a sensation.
Like, how do you fumble that shit that hard? To where,
Multiple
like,
times.
Yeah, and it's like you have all of these people fall in love with you, yet you can't even, like, delete old racist tweets or, like, be genuine about an apology, or you're rallying for this man that not only probably doesn't give a fuck about you, but, like, literally was being weird with the child. I'm gonna say allegedly with the child shit because I don't want to be sued for defamation. Like, don't fucking come for us. I guess all of this shit is alleged. But, like,
Yeah.
it's like, why are you dying on hills for these men, like, and, like, being weird? Like, you had the entire internet fall in love with you and you ruined it within a year. Like, the rise and fall of Brooke Schofield over a fucking year has been crazy.
Even within a year.
Yeah.
Like, it was
It's
probably a few
wild.
months, like, within, like, 9 months.
Yeah, like,
it was like an insane rise, and then the most horrific fall, and then she fell again, and then she fell a third time. I'm like, damn, bitch,
No, for real.
get up! Like, the fuck is
Yeah.
wrong with you? Holy shit! Like, I don't even like you, and I still don't want to see you like continue to fail this bad. Like, now you're just
Exactly.
pissing me off because you keep
Exactly.
fucking up. Like, bitch, you're
Yeah.
pissing me off. Don't piss me off.
Exactly. I just couldn't imagine attaining my dream audience like that and then fumbling it so hard and not giving a fuck about any of the people
and
that are
then
making
shitting
me
in my
money.
hands
Like,
and
that's
clapping.
crazy. Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
oh, what a waste of my fucking time.
Like, all these bitches that are making you money, yet you're gonna shit on, like, you're not advocating for these little girls, clearly, because I guess men can just get away with allegedly dating younger girls. You're not giving a fuck about the women of color that give a fuck about you and your audience. It's just, like, you're gross. Like,
that shit
ooh,
bugs
like,
me
how do you fumble
big.
that so bad? You obviously never gave a fuck. It was always about the money. Like,
And it's like, obviously,
bitch.
like,
Yeah.
teenage girls, like, watch that podcast and shit like that. I'm sure
That's
teenage
what I'm
girls
saying.
watch Brooke. It's like, this is the example you want to put out. It's like, no, it's fine to date a 30-year-old predator.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
almost 40.
Yeah.
This man is, like, when I say this man is grown as fuck, like, the most extreme definition of grown as fuck. Like, a grown man. Like, a grown fucking man. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. He was already a grown man. He's been a grown man for, like, the last 15 years.
yeah. Yeah. It's like the fuck. It's like the fuck. Yeah.
Zoink Scoob, let's fucking call in this fucking squad. Like, that's just insane. That's just insane.
Yeah.
Insane. Like, I don't understand how you fumble that bad. And then all these girls are watching you fumble this bad. And also, like,
And
are
defend him. Like,
And defend him, too.
defending
Bro!
crazy.
That is crazy.
Like,
Just
again,
admit where the wrongs went and go on.
either admit
Yeah.
where the wrongs went or pull a Cody Co and fuck off.
and just
like,
up. Yeah.
shut down. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Especially if you know you're like done. Like, you're done.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, it's the fact that she, like, defends him and doesn't give a fuck. And it's like, I don't care if 16-year-olds are watching me. They just stay in, like, these types of relationships. They should get with these types of men. Like, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
By, like, defending this man and be like, he didn't do that. It's like, oh, but he did.
Yeah,
Oh, but he did. Oh, but he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, the blatant lying is crazy. Like, not giving a fuck about anything like that is just crazy to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
this bitch has no
Yeah.
morality, no sort of, like, backbone. She's
Yeah.
like, just goes with the flow.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
And like, I'm not to be rude or anything either, but with her whole Clinton Kane series, she kind of put her dick on the table how she is with like relationships. So it's like you were writing for Clinton Kane, kind of knowing he was like weird and an abuser, and you're obviously you're gonna do it with the next boyfriend. Like, how much has she changed? Like girl, to be honest, like, yeah, you might be funny on a podcast, but like, I don't fucking know you. Like, bitch, you just be weird. Like I said, like, you, like, writing for an abuser like that, supposedly, or, like, allegedly, or whatever the fuck, is just so weird. Like, I could never be like, oh my god, I'm just, like, dating this 40-year-old guy, and there's, like, extreme allegations of him, like, being a pedophile. It's not even, like, oh, he robbed a bank, or, like, it's a little bit of, like, oh, he, like, fucked with the stock market, like, he, you know what I
No
mean?
tax fraud, mama.
Yeah, like, a tax fraud, don't care.
But, like, this
Like,
shit, in my
yeah.
mind, is irredeemable.
Yeah, but shit with kids is like beyond. It's beyond. It's not even like
it's above my pay grade. I'm like, I don't even fuck with that kind of shit.
It's
Like,
not even...
don't bring that nonsense to my face if you're not expecting to hear my opinion.
Because I feel like there's a lot of shit that you can like grow from, but especially kid shit is just the weirdest shit. It's not even like, oh, a porn addiction, or like, again, like there's so many things that could be wrong with this man, but like, of course, you pick the one that like has a problem with children, really.
And then you want to defend it.
And then you're just sitting here writing
his
dick on the
internet.
A
long-term relationship with a child, and you're like, he's fine.
For millions of people that sit and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like little girls,
yeah.
people who are like internalizing this shit. It's like, this is my favorite creator. It's like, oh, well, she defends this man, so he must not be that bad. And next time a 30-year-old hits me up, like, I guess it's not that bad, because it's like, you know, Brooke's with this type of person. Like, it happens.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
No, and you should avoid it at all fucking costs and like report it if it is happening. Like, no, it's not something that should just like, oh, it's happening, whatever.
And also, I'm like
just life,
where were this person's parents?
Yeah.
In this case, I'm like, if my fucking child was trotting around with a 30-year-old man, I would be scalping a 30-year-old man and be in prison the next day. It's like, the fuck do you mean your boyfriend's a grown man?
But it's also like, maybe he's
and
like,
it's on the internet. Yeah. It was like a public thing. Like, it was like, people were like, oh my god, you two are so cute together, like my favorite couple, blah, 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 blah.
Wild.
Like, on the internet. It's like,
wild.
If I saw this shit, like, as an adult, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's
where is everybody? Who's stepping in for this person? Where is everybody? This bitch can't vote.
And it's like, what is this?
This bitch can't vote. What the fuck? She can't enlist for the fucking army. Like, and you're telling me you're like, I'm gonna fuck her.
Dude, this girl couldn't have even dude, this girl couldn't have even called in and like gotten an ad off of QVC. You have to be 18 or older to call. Like you like, oh my god, like this bitch
I was like, these QVC bitches can't even tell you.
See a rated R movie. The girl's 16.
Yeah,
they're gonna check your ID.
With you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and like, what the fuck is this grown ass man saying to this girl to like manipulate her into thinking it's okay, or like, what is he telling her to tell the parents? Is it this whole like, oh, we're going to a friend's house and then he's just around, but these friends' parents don't care, so that's how like her parents don't know about it.
But like the pics were online, bro.
Yeah.
But like, I honestly though, my parents weren't great with technology. Like, unless if like it would have been my brother or somebody stitching them out, I could have been posting with a 40-year-old. They would have had no idea.
Same.
Some parents just aren't good with that shit. They don't know.
Bro.
Like I have to help my parents like figure out how to like use Facebook, use their iPhone, use their laptop. Like they just aren't good with that
Facebook
shit.
Facebook is really hard to use.
Yeah. Facebook has a lot of shit.
The internet.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
my parents didn't grow up with it, so they're not good with it, and they're not like millennials. They're like older.
Yeah,
like
they're like Gen X.
Yeah, my parents were born in like the 60s, 70s. So like,
you're like, oh, god,
they old
doing the sock hop and shit. The fuck?
No, for real. So like, yeah, like like I said, unless if it would have been like one of my brothers or somebody else in my family to have caught something on social media, like they wouldn't have seen shit. They wouldn't have had any idea. So I'm like, maybe it was something like that. And it's also, again, what the fuck is this grown man telling this little girl and her friends of like, and like, how is he getting away with this? Like, how is he manipulating her into thinking this is okay? Like,
that's my thing. It's like,
gross.
Did any of her friends step in? Like, who was like watching after this person? Because even in high school,
it went on for years supposedly.
Yeah, if one of my girlfriends was like, "Oh, I'm like talking to this older guy," I'm like, "How much older?" Like, I was always so fucking skeptical, and I was like, if these people, like, I had like friends in high school, like, yeah, I'm talking to this 20-year-old. I'm like, don't ever meet up with this man. I'm like, you'll be dead in a fucking ditch. I promise you. And I hate to be that bitch, but no fucking man in their right mind is going after high schoolers, period. Mm-hmm. If you graduated and you're done with high school, no man in their right mind is going after high schoolers.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's the thick of it. Like, exactly. That's it.
No, exactly. And if they are, there's clearly a problem.
You're weak.
Yeah.
You're a weak individual, and that's weird as fuck.
Absolutely. Exactly. It's like, so you're telling me other girls your age don't fuck with you. I wonder why.
Literally.
Like, because you're notorious for dating children. Oh, cute. His frontal lobe was quite literally developed as he was like, you know what sounds like a good idea? Dating a kid.
It's like, huh? Exactly.
Bitch, what? Bitch can't vote. And then what do you do for fun? You can't go get a drink. Literally. How are you supposed to like do anything fun? You can't get into certain restaurants if you're not 21. I'm like, that shit sucks, bro. Like, you go out, you just want to get a fucking glass of wine with your dinner. You can't do that with your fucking girl there. I mean, I guess you can, but she can't do anything. And if I was a server and getting a grown man, I'd be like, oh, are you enjoying your dinner with your dad?
Or
Like,
your
oh,
mom. Yeah.
because this man is fucking grown.
I know,
Or
it's
your
like-
big brother. Like, this cannot be your man's. I
It's like,
promise
if they're
you.
going to dinner, what, is she ordering off of the kids' menu? Now I need details. Like, what in the fuck?
I
Like,
promise you, you better trust and believe. I like in public. It's so crazy that it wasn't that nobody gives a fuck, and this kind of shit happens all the time, everywhere,
Yeah.
every single day. And it's like these grown men will be posted up. It was literally so obvious out in front of everybody's eyes, and everyone's like, "All right."
Yeah.
What? None of her friends, bro. What kind of
Yeah.
friends are there to be like, yeah, like go out with this 30-year-old man? It's so fucking cunt.
Yeah, honestly, I bet they were all probably
Bad
like
friends.
being young and being manipulated though, but also maybe not
Fair.
bad friends. But
Fair. And it's like,
Maybe
and
they
again,
didn't know any
like, what
better
do
either.
I expect another 16-year-old child to do in the situation? It's like, what can they do? You know, it's
Yeah.
like their friend also has their own autonomy, has their own brain, and they're 16, they have tunnel vision. It's like, if they think this is right, like, no one's going to tell them off.
exactly.
Unless it's your fucking mama. So where was your fucking mama? Like, where
Exactly.
are these people who, like, I don't know, that should drive it bugs. It big bugs.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like they were manipulated out of the situation. I don't know. It feels fishy.
So,
I don't like it.
can't wait for more info to come out on this, because there's, like, I want, and it's probably so hard, but I would, like, love to hear that girl's story.
Yeah.
And be like, what the fuck happened? Like, bitch, I've got to know.
No, for real, because I would love to hear what she has to say too, but also at the end of the day, I feel bad because it's like, oh,
Absolutely.
Because it's like
trauma.
Because like, dude, when you look back at that shit too, because like I had a few instances of like there wasn't like actually like
Didn't go out with them,
contact,
but
like there
you
was
talked to
there
grown
yeah
men,
there
I'm
was
sure.
never like sexual or any type of like physical contact, but I've definitely been preyed upon, and it's just like it's scary and it's weird when you look back. You're like, oh, and you don't realize it till you're older. So I just hope she's doing
Yeah.
okay. And
Honestly.
I pray to God nothing went further. I'm hoping he wasn't able to manipulate her like further, because like everybody. I mean, fuck. You see pictures of them in bed. Like, I mean, like
That
fuck,
was my
I've-
big one.
like,
I was furious. I was like, that shit's wild.
like, because people get manipulated in situations like that when there's not an age gap. Like, you could, like,
Yeah.
fully be in bed with a guy just snuggling and you want nothing out of it, and all of a sudden, like, they're almost, like, being, like, weird, like, wanting to touch you and, like, wanting more, but you weren't ever initially down for that. That happens all the time without the pedophilia involved. So, like, imagine with, like, there being a power struggle, like, and, oh, I hate it. That's so sad. I hope everybody's
Yeah.
okay.
Honestly.
Fuck him.
Yeah, he
Fuck-
could
fuck
rot.
him. Him and Brooke are fucking weird.
Weirdo.
He could
Y'all can
rot.
have each other if you're gonna be fucking weirdos. Like,
And the fact that she's fighting tooth and nail, I'm like,
Like,
you're
shut the fuck up
so
for-
down bad. I've never seen somebody quite as, like NYEMA said, get up. Like, I am begging you. I don't even fucking like you. Get up. Like, you're just like, for women in general, this is a fucking embarrassment.
Dead
As a
ass.
woman, you should be like, why would I give this man what he wants? Because he fucks with children.
Yeah.
What? As a woman, I would be like, oh, that's whack.
Exactly.
Like, I'm calling the police.
With millions of people watching you too,
Yeah.
Oh, but she's like,
looking up
she's
to
like,
you.
you don't know the
Yeah.
full story. That never happened.
Girl, stop.
Ask FM. It's like so old. You don't know. Like, we don't know. That wasn't even him. I was like, yeah, because people are going online pretending to be your boyfriend when he has 1,500 followers. Nobody fucking cares about your boyfriend.
Literally.
No, for real.
I was like, I promise
No, for
you,
real.
your boyfriend was never famous enough at that point to be like, let me open up my own Ask FM page. Nobody fucking cares about you that
Yeah,
much.
no, for real, not to be rude, but like just because like his dad was the director of fucking like the
Back
Marty
to the
McFly
Future,
Marty-
yeah.
Yeah, but it's like nobody gives a fuck about the washed up fucking piece of shit kid he had.
I was like,
Literally, I don't even know
Okay,
who
I
was
the
like-
fuck he is.
Yeah, like
I was
nobody's
like,
known who this
name the
man
last
is.
time I've heard of a director's child ever. I don't fucking care. I promise you,
Nope.
I don't fucking care about directors' children. When have they ever been doing? I was like, unless you're directing a movie, but you're not.
Yeah.
You're a leech, and like I was like, you were also like 14 when that shit came out. I was like, damn, bro, you're old. Like that's why.
No, for real.
Like
For
you're
real.
big old, bro.
Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy. Well, I hope the girl is okay, but I guess we can wrap it up because we almost 50 minutes in. But that was a fun ass episode, talking Spotify Wrapped, Brooke drama, being a fucking weirdo. You guys know the drama. We talk the drama every week. So
We do it every week. You already fucking know.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being on, NYEMA, and being a guest. We appreciate you being here.
Thank
We'll leave her
you.
socials below if you want to check her out, because duh, you should.
Make sure to follow NYEMA and go like all of her shit. We fucking love NYEMA in this house.
Yes.
Period. Make sure to like,
Yes.
comment, subscribe, 5 stars, leave a comment. Share with everybody you know. We fucking love you guys. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Take care of yourself and happy fucking holidays. Yes. Mwah. Bye.